Cafe Bistro is a cozy eatery renowned for its amazing coffee, delicious pastries, and impeccable selection of bistro classics. Jenny's offers the perfect setting for a leisurely brunch, quick midday bite, or relaxing evening out with friends. Van Cropsel, a hardworking real estate broker at Remax Alliance. Whether it's residential or commercial, Van is dedicated to helping you find or sell the perfect property. Van, you're the man.
Welcome to what's going to be, I am sure, an amazing episode, this episode. Why? As you can see, we are in great abundance this evening, and it's so much fun. I love this. It's always great to have guests, but when you know who your guests are, and I know you, it's a long time I know you guys, right? Mm-hmm. And some of you I met for the first time, but already a pleasure, and we've already met before, so this is going to be something incredible.
This is a first, having like 5 people on
I
at
know.
the same time.
I feel like we're in a crowd over here. This is
great.
great. So we wish to thank our sponsors though beforehand.
Ooh, sponsors.
Yes, sponsors are very important. So they were appearing before I spoke, but I just mentioned it only because we adore them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Love you.
Thank you. And we have a new one.
We have a new one. Johnny's Bistro Cafe in St. Leo.
Great coffee. Amazing coffee. And food. It's all good.
It's all amazing. Great ambiance. Yeah, we're telling you like everything. Good. So thank you, Johnny's, and also Van Cropsel. He's the best. So if you ever want a house, selling or buying, he's your guy. So now, without further ado, we're going to start. Now, I've known you both forever, and I'm just going to get a little side note. I saw Milva this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I told her I was seeing you both, and they're like, say hi. So I have the pleasure. Now, I'm going to go down the row because we have producer, director, or directors, producers, and actors. And we're going to introduce an amazing, amazing film that was completed, and it was something extraordinary. We just saw it, and I think we couldn't even stop laughing. It was so good. Very touching, very heartfelt, very innovative. So I know you all know who they are. Joe Rossi, Anita Maiezza, Tina Mancini, and Nir Guzinski. Welcome to the podcast. It's great to have all of you.
Thank you.
It's better to have you all here than just dealing with Annie. No,
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, I know, me too. So it's great to have you all here. We did have a chance to see your film, Extraordinary, and I will have you introduce your film, how it began, the concept, how you chose your cast. I see the giggles already. So without further ado, Joe Rossi, take it away. Tell us about this amazing project.
Okay, the film is called Felt. It is a behind-the-scenes look at a children's television show, a children's puppet show. And the main plot is that an estranged couple, a divorced couple, has to work together to put on this puppet show. And it's basically them working together after a little hiatus from each other, and there's this little surprise that one of the divorcees springs on the other one that leads to basically a disaster on screen. So
a funny disaster.
My producer could elaborate more on that, how we came up with the idea.
Yeah, I think like one time Joe and I were out location scouting for a completely different shoot. Yeah. And we're like, well, what do we want to do for our next shoot? And as we were like location scouting, we're on like a walking/bike path in a park. And there were like so many joggers. And I'm like, well, why don't we do something where there's like this couple that they see each other every day, and maybe they like start competing with each other. Like they're both joggers and they see each other and they're just both jogging and trying to like outdo one another. And we thought, you know what? That's such an amazing idea. And then we sat with it and we're like, our cinematographer is not going to want to do this.
I wouldn't want to be outside running with the camera.
Outside running with the camera with like other people around us. And we're like, okay, but at its core, the concept is really cool where we have like these two people that are just trying to like constantly outdo each other. And we're like, well, this is not an uncommon thing. So how do we make it unique? And we're like, well, let's make them puppeteers.
Oh, nice! That's amazing.
Not knowing what to do, not knowing how to do it. It's going to be a puppet show, a televised puppet show.
Yeah.
And we look and we said, yes, that's what it's going to be. And I went home and I wrote the script and I gave it to Anita, and she started laughing at the next time we met.
Yeah.
But then it dawned on us is that we have to put on a puppet show because we didn't know how to do it. We have to build a stage. We have to get puppets. We have to do voices. I'm like, and it was just like, we should have thought about it before we wrote it because maybe we would have changed it to something else. But we were hell bent on doing a puppet show, and it was written with these two in mind. Because if these two couldn't do it, I wouldn't have done it.
Oh,
because
no.
I know
Yeah.
that they can do voices. I know they can do specific characters, and I know that they're professional and they're very talented. So when we wrote it, we had them in mind, and like I just said, if they couldn't do it, we would have scrapped the project.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So I'm very curious how you came up with the puppets. Like, what made you come up with
It wasn't. I just wrote it. I gave it to her. We liked it. We tweaked it, and we said, "Yeah, this is it." We just called the puppets. Well, we're not gonna give too much away, but we named the puppets. We described the puppets, what puppets they would have been, because one of them is an animal, one of them is a human. That you have to see the film to understand that part. But yeah, it was just a fun writing. It was a fun writing gig, and we just said, let's roll with it. Let's do it. The hell with how hard it could be. We're gonna do it, and we gave ourselves enough time to do it. And I gave the script first to, I think, Tina, who responded to the script, says, I'm going to do it. Then Nir said he was going to do it.
Nice.
And then it was all hands on deck from there.
So how long did it take you to write this script?
Oh, this was about, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
No, Joey is.
I work. I mean, between work and the kids and all that stuff, it just took me a while. The first draft was 2 weeks. Then the tweaking.
The first draft, okay.
The first draft was 2 weeks. Trying to get it to make sense.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So now that everything came together, how did you manage to envision what your set was going to look like? Like, how did it all come together?
Well, we actually, Anita and I meet every week to discuss the project or other projects that we work on. So we had a fairly amount of good, time between when we started the writing and when we shot. We were supposed to shoot in November until we were sidetracked by this one here.
Oh no!
By throwing a
Plot twist.
by throwing a loophole, by throwing a plot twist. I'm not gonna give it away, but she said, "When are we shooting? November." I might have a problem with November. And I'm like,
Small problem.
a small problem with November. I'm like, when can we shoot? We could shoot in October, and we basically didn't really start planning the set and the other actors until probably September. So it gave us about 2.5 months till production. Then she said she can't do it in November, so we brought it up a month and a half.
Oh my God.
So it was basically 4 weeks from when we decided to revamp the script for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and get everything ready for beginning of an October shoot.
Oh
So
my
it was
God.
kind of a run at the end.
Yeah.
But I
Acting,
think
you got your jog.
but I think we worked better
Under pressure.
if we work better under pressure. I mean,
Yeah.
if we gave ourselves that extra lot of time, I think we would have been complacent and a bit lazy.
Okay.
But having that compressed time, I think made us work better and faster and more creative and more using our intuition and using our gut.
Oh my gosh. So Nir and Tina, your impressions, your roles, what attracted you to the roles?
I mean, as soon as I read this script, I was laughing and really big, like the big laughs, I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing, like full body experience. And also I realized that it was not only, a comedy, but also very touching and dramatic as well. And I loved all the colors in this, so that I saw that both characters had a lot, like there was lots going on, not a one note kind of experience at all. And so for me, I was like I was like, yes, I'm definitely interested. I want to do this. Of course, as we were preparing, there was a new deadline that presented itself for me, and I said, "Oh, hi! I have some news for you," which you'll find out once you watch the film. And so what was great is that they were able to adapt the script, the deadline, the film, the shoot date.
I actually think the surprise actually helped the movie.
I think so too.
It added,
nice.
it added some emotional. It added an emotional oomph that we didn't have originally.
Yeah.
A lot more.
So It was a blessing for us and a blessing for Tina,
Yeah.
obviously. And I think I probably gave it away. But
We're gonna keep them guessing. We're gonna keep it.
A new car. That's why we're all modest in the film. Yeah. But that was it. It's
a seller car.
It really,
99.
it really helped the film to have that little emotional kick.
Yeah,
So
I
what
agree.
happened with
When I read the new version, I was like, I definitely said the same thing. I said, oh my God, I didn't think it was possible, but it got better.
that? Oh, thank you.
That's
got
cool.
better.
That's cool.
We had to rewrite the script for this diva, but
Yeah.
whatever.
And that's a story in itself.
Exactly.
That's a story in itself.
memorable.
Years down the line, she's
Yeah.
gonna be tell her, to tell her family. They changed everything around for me.
Yeah.
That was real. And Nir, how about you?
I tend to get certain scripts asked to be part of certain scripts for short films. And when Joe sent me the script the first time, I was like, okay, I'll read it, and I want to see, because I was doing a lot of specific kind of roles in previous short films, and so I read it, and I was like, right away, I was at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
I was actually at a coffee shop editing, and I took a moment to read it, and I started laughing out loud too, and it was awkward because in a coffee shop, I'm like, oh! And I was like, I love this character, I love this story, and this is a personality and a character that I get to play to have fun, and also show range and the complexity of an actual, relationship between the character himself and the other character. And it was just right away I was like, yeah, doing it, let's do it. And then he was like, November, good. Then October, oh crap, okay, that's gonna be a
Start
tight one.
memorizing.
But yeah, so just the story was a great, funny story. It also had more than just laughs, and it had an arc that I think most actors love to play, which is like a beginning, middle, end that shows all the complexities of life. And to me, that was right away, I was like, that's rare for short films regularly, especially when you're not really auditioning a lot and you're not getting big roles. So when you get opportunities to play characters that have a whole jourey, you hold on to it and you're like, please let me do this. Please let me do this, Joe.
Yes.
Well, like I said, it was either them or us tossing the script in the trash. Because we worked before on a film called Bitter Sun 2 years prior, and knowing what they can do, especially we can do with voices and characters, it had to be them. Because we had no time to audition. Basically, if they said no, we're ready.
No.
I don't feel like auditioning because I know I have them in my head. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? If someone could come through the door and do exactly what they do, I still would have probably said no because I want them to do it.
Yeah.
And they said yes.
Absolutely.
Go on.
No, absolutely. Agreeing with Joe.
Yeah. Well, you always, you both always had that vision, especially when you were writing. You know what you wanted. You've always known what you wanted. But I think I said this the last time. There's always an element of your life that you incorporate in your script.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Which part was this?
That's not nice. I think
I think the element you incorporated was the bitter director.
maybe the bitter. Yeah. No, I think in this profession, I mean, trying to get ahead or trying to.
Oh boy!
Trying to make. You know what I mean? I didn't mean like that. You know what I mean? All right.
Get your mind out of the lamp, Joe.
No, sorry. No, but you get to. Yeah.
There's an A at the beginning. I got it. I got it.
A head, not head. A head. All right. No, but you're trying to make it.
Part 2.
Felt up.
But, yeah. No, actually, felt. Every sequel you have to put the word harder after that. Felt harder.
I make my living putting my hand.
No, but I mean the characters. I mean they're struggling actors. They're struggling performers, struggling artists, and I can relate to that because.
So can I?
Oh yeah. So, that's how I came to it. I mean, people that really love what they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't make it. Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
But they keep doing. They keep persevering, and they keep just putting their best foot forward. Yeah. And that's how I approached the character of Nir, and that's how I based my my career journey on that.
So Anita, What do you have to say on that? Is there any, when you were reading the script, how did you get ahead?
I said that.
Writing. Is it similar to Joe? Is there something of you that you sensed in the script as well?
I mean, it's, some of the concepts in there are pretty universal. So I think a lot of us can identify with, trying to reach for the things that we want, and it doesn't always go our way, and we're left struggling and trying to atone for our mistakes and whatnot. So there's definitely some parts of it where you can identify, and I don't think it was a direct, I don't think it was directly written with my experiences in mind, but I think like I said, they are like universal experiences, and so I think it's pretty easy to identify.
I think all art is personal. So every film I make is personal. There's always a little bit of one of us in it.
Yeah.
So it could be the most blatant thing on the screen, or a very, very minor little character trait. But there's always something in there.
Okay, is that something that you do on purpose, or is that something that
I
just
think
happens
it happens. I think it just you just seem to put it in there. It's a habit. It's a force of habit.
Okay, and you said you had these two actors in mind. Why them specifically?
Because I know what they can do.
Okay.
I've seen her perform with different voices, different characters. I've seen you perform with different voices, different characters, and I had to do a puppet show for children. So I'm like, who better to do a puppet show for children than the people that can do voices, Nir and Tina?
Yeah.
I have a quick question because I follow Nir and his channel is hilarious and he's a funny actor. Now, so coming, it was perfect. What I saw was super funny coming from you. When you write something like for Nir, do you give him the open book to say ad lib, or do you write all the jokes for him because he can deliver the jokes or the comedy? Like, you know what I mean? Because he's such a funny guy.
It's not I would say not set in stone. It's a blueprint. They could throw out something that has the same connotation, the same gist of it, and if it sounds better than mine, I'll take what they have. I'll take what she has. I'll take what they give to me.
So do you do like a take, like, okay guys, do it again, just to feel it out and just.
He actually, during our scenes, we had done a take, gone through the lines, and then he said, if you guys want to just
the last
in the same sentence, just go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Just because
ad lib, improvise, and
because we did a lot of long takes. We did it as a big
Yes.
sequence. There's a
true.
big sequence in the film that
Yeah.
we did it all in one take. It's a good 7 pages.
yeah.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
and that we filmed it at different angles, but we had them do it from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
So they were allowed to do it as many times as they wanted, and they can inject their own little personal things, make it different. And the version you saw, the last part with you, was the last take we did. That was the last one where you were allowed to just go nuts.
Yeah.
So that was what I used, and I'm like, I didn't want to use nothing else, because when I saw that, I'm like, that's going in there, and I'm like, for sure. But they're allowed to improvise. They're allowed to, say things in a different way, and if it makes sense, if it sounds good, we'll put it in.
But his writing is really strong, and when you personally, when I read in all everything that I've worked on with you, when you read it, it's like the character, it makes sense for the character. It's like you find the right voices for each character. So then it's kind of, it's really wonderful, because then you can really enjoy it and explore as much as possible without saying how do I make this sound natural?
Okay.
That's not, sometimes you get a script and you're like, ooh, how do I make this sound natural?
They write very conversationally. Is that the word? Terrible at words. It's very conversational. So the script reads very well, like two people having a really interesting, funny, weird, crazy conversation, and it flows really naturally. And I think the characters are so well defined in the script that it's natural to say
natural.
what. Yeah. So I didn't, honestly. I don't think I improvised a lot.
I mean, neither.
And I think I also again, respect to the script and to the writers, because it was well written.
It was very
well written.
It's first time I've seen you and the duo, I guess.
Yeah.
And I've seen Nir, of course, but like wow, the chemistry was amazing, and
Yeah.
you didn't. I wouldn't be able to like. I'm not an actor, but I seeing all his skits, I would just start laughing before a scene would even start. Right?
Funny story.
Right? Like, you know,
I was in a dramatic movie, and I came out of the like door frame to say a line, but we were watching this in the festival, and as I walk into frame, you have people going, I'm like, give me 2 seconds, just I can do drama. But yeah, but
of course, no, it was amazing.
It makes like me happy to know that my videos make people laugh, and so when you see my face, hopefully you're laughing because the video's not because of my face. But it was easy to work with Tina also. Just I think we had worked already on a show, the bitter stuff, and it was easy to work off of her.
Yeah.
And then this was even funnier and more intense because of we're able to play with the puppets as well, and.
That was my fear because the puppets.
I know we spoke about that.
The puppets have specific voices, and when I wrote the puppet for Tina's character, she had to be in an accent, I just wrote it with an accent. I said this puppet has a specific accent, and then when we were reading it, me and her were like, oh shit, she has to say it in an accent. She has to really keep it up for 7 pages in a specific foreign accent. Foreign. I should say foreign. Foreign accent. And I'm like, can't she do it? And
I think that's when we sent the text and we're like,
yes.
do accents.
By the way, by the way,
do you do accents?
Do you do an English or something accent or something like yeah?
Oh my God, but that was fantastic. And it is. The script is very well written, and you guys do feed off each other very, very well. And I think that's part of the charm, I would say, of this film, is that it's very easy to hear, easy on the eyes, and it's familiar. And so when people engage, whether it's, you can't tell that it's a script, basically. You can just tell that it's two people in a situation doing something together, right? And you made it flow nicely, and the writers, and it was very, very well done.
Well, also props to
yeah, exactly.
You guys, because even the other characters were funny. Everyone was funny.
Very, very good. Like Diane. I remember her name.
We're very happy with the supporting cast. We got lucky in the choices.
Yeah.
Hats off.
It was very solid. So now that you've completed Felt, what is your next step with this film? Or will there be another?
Felt too.
Felt up.
Felt harder.
Felt up. Felt up. Felt harder.
Call him in about 2 weeks. He'll have Felt 2 and 3 written.
That's it. It'll be out.
They felt it too.
So you want to tell them where the film is going to play, or do you want me?
Go for it.
Okay.
No, don't you?
So
The movie's gonna play.
the film right now is playing at different festivals.
Yeah.
We are going to New York at the end of the month.
no way.
It is being screened in Lake Placid, at Lake Placid Film Festival in the Adirondacks.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And we've had some good luck there. People have really responded to our work. We've shown the last couple films that we made there, and they really like it. So we're going again. They're showing it there. It will be screened in San Francisco.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the San Francisco Independent Film Festival.
Is there any need for press, PR, long location?
What else? On November 20th, it will be screened at the Leonardo da Vinci Center.
Very nice.
Don't
So
need an
cool.
invitation.
Say it to the camera.
I'll be there.
It will be screened at the Leonardo da Vinci Center on November 20th.
Where in the big room?
the Linus Photo.
No, the
The
closet
theater.
Yeah.
by the.
Well, no, because sometimes at the Salon de Gouverneur they have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's-
it's true.
yeah,
It's true.
it's
It's
a
true.
Okay, there's more rooms than one. I'm like
Yeah, there's
one because I did a
multiple
play there with like. Oh,
It'll be at the gym. At the bocce courts.
Bunch of courts.
You've got to go on the treadmill, and the third treadmill from the left. That's the one.
Yeah, so
It charges the camera as you run.
That's right.
it's going to screen there on the 20th of November. So we have our Facebook page, Little Brown Dog Films, and you can probably see that very shortly. The information on that soon.
Oh, that's cool. Is it ticket sales and stuff?
That will be on our page very shortly.
Okay, cool.
Actually, it would be cool. This if it was a theater production.
Oh, there
This
you go.
It would work.
Yeah,
It would work.
It really
It would
would.
work.
Yeah, it would definitely
Totally.
work. I think so.
I kept the puppets.
Yeah, we have the puppets.
2
What
hour
do you do with
show.
those puppets, Joel? That's the
One
question.
of those puppets was imported from Germany.
No way.
I couldn't find your puppet. Yeah, couldn't find
Oh,
it.
yours. Oh, where did you find mine?
What? In a dumpster.
There's this broom closet at the LDV Center behind the mop buckets.
That's where we're screening it.
So that was actually, you want a challenge? Finding the puppets was a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
we did not know what puppets we wanted. Did we want marionettes? Did we want like the Sesame Street ones with the stick for the
Right.
hand?
Yeah.
No, simple.
Abby
It's a low budget kid show. Simple hand puppets.
Yeah.
And since her character is a specific animal, we're trying to find that animal. And I should have wrote frog, elephant. That I could find.
In abundance.
Bunny rabbits I could find. This thing I could not find. I
Really?
found it in Germany.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
We get together like once a week for
Yeah.
about an hour and a half. And it took us 2 meetings,
No.
2 back-to-back meetings to find our puppets.
Just to find
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Amazon, eBay, could not find it. We had to go to the Amazon German site.
Whoa.
What?
And there it is. As soon
There's an
as we
Amazon
saw the
German
picture of that freaking thing, I'm like, that's the puppet I want.
Yeah.
Order it now.
This is the one.
How many Deutschmarks was it? Hey,
That's funny.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. So now that you have, now that this is done, like in terms of the concept, because I mean, I know a lot of people don't like to redo a concept, but this one I think could work. This one could eventually become like a series. Have you ever thought about
That
that?
could be a series.
I thought of expanding, I'm in the process of expanding it just for giggles as a feature-length script. And I'm pretty much into it now. So I think it lends itself to a longer format.
Yeah.
There's so much to work with the emotions and all the
yeah.
motivation
Yeah.
of these
For
characters.
sure.
Plus also you have the side characters too that we can explore.
Exactly.
So I'm trying my hand at that. See how that goes.
So how did you feel with the puppets? Did it bring another element to, let's say, your character? Because don't forget, you had different elements of your character all play at once.
For me, I remember when after I accepted the role, I started trying different voices and trying to figure out what made it me, but different, but also kind of cute for like kids shows. And so I played with the voice and I loved it. I found a voice and I kind of stuck with it. And it was really fun to play. Like I love playing characters. So for me, playing a character within a character is like it's like a gift to have to be able to do, because it's like most movies you have one character.
Exactly.
In this movie you had a fraction of another character that you're playing off of yourself, and it's a very fun experience that I think as an actor I just love to be able to do. And then on top of that you're playing off of 2 other characters.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, and the hand in the thing was another experience. No, but that also is a fun experience to actually mouth a character. I've done puppetry or puppeteering very briefly in one workshop. So to me, this was also very new as acting with a puppet, and that was a challenge that I wanted
There's
to
a
also
workshop
face.
for puppets?
Oh, there's a
there's
a huge
There's like a whole.
There's a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
puppetry and puppeteering, or
It's an art in
It's a
itself.
whole-
That's
Yeah.
why finding
Oh,
the
yeah.
puppets that they can manipulate
Yeah.
on a short film, because
Yeah.
we have the time to do many days on the film. Again, some puppets that were available were like this tall.
Yeah.
Holy
And
cow.
you have to
And you have to
look like a
manipulate,
pro.
and you have to work like a pro. So we couldn't do that. We shot this thing in such a small amount of time that we had to get the most simple. It should have been a freaking sock on a hand.
Yeah.
I would have done that if I couldn't find your character would have been a sock on a hand if I couldn't find it.
So I want you guys, I'm going to start with the actors first. Nir, describe Tina, and in terms of your on set, in terms of your rapport with her. What made it so easy?
What made it so easy? Well, first
What?
of all, she's a diva. She is extremely. Tina's just easy to work with. She's like right off the bat. I think there's somebody who she's so good at comedy, and she's so good at listening and reacting that it makes it easy to work with for any actor. And I think right off the bat there was this chemistry of comedy and like back and forth wit, and it's fun to work with actors that have the ability to absorb and then dish out, but also give, because you want to be able to, to play and then somebody to be able to take it and then give you something to play off of as well. And she's great at that. And on top of that, having a character within a character, like I was saying with the puppets, and she's able to take that to the next level with the accent that she played, just made it so much more real and entertaining for me. But she's also such a sweetheart.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Tina, how about you for Nir?
Well, thank you, Nir.
That's what he is.
I don't like Nir.
Nobody does.
No. So for me, for Nir, like I both experiences working with Nir, I loved. I find he has an amazing professionalism, and same. He has not only the ability, because yes, he's very funny, but if you're listening to the other person, then you're going to respond in a way that makes sense, that is aligned. And so for him, he not only is comedic, but he's very dramatic as well. And and you're able to, to tap into different emotions that are, especially for what we just did, very important and necessary. It wasn't just comedy. And so working with him, for me, is always fun. And it's just, we get to, the listening component is, you respond. You're not just going to come in and deliver, because yes, I practice at home. I practice with my with my hand moving and trying to, like whatever, picture this puppet that we didn't have access to until the day of. Yeah. Mm. And yes, I worked with him in the past, but you don't know what you're going to receive. Yeah. So when he comes in prepared, he comes in with his take on it. And then it's interesting, to receive what he throws at me and to be able to bounce off of that. And yeah, it's easy. He's very talented.
Stop it.
Amazing.
Stop it.
Now I'm going to ask you both,
Stop it.
being actors on a film with Joe and Anita.
I told you not to ask that.
I told them I'd pay
The
them
last time!
I told them I'd pay them later. So I would like to know how you both see, in terms, if were there any challenges with working with them, and what were the highlights?
Well, I brought my pros and cons
Yes.
list
You
of working.
can't prepare. You can't prepare. It's a massive list.
So they're ready. They're ready.
You say the cons, I'll say the pros.
Honestly, I love working with them. I love working with them.
You'll get your 50 up.
Yeah. Love. But I tell you, I find that these two they share like amazing ideas, but not only that. When you're with them, they are so respectful of you as a person, you as an actor, your time. Like all of this for me is so important. And I find they have such a great work ethic and such a respect for me, that's been my experience. For me, every time I've worked with them. Every time I worked with them.
Nice.
And I love working with them.
It's not an easy gig to do what like Anita and Joe do, because indie projects, and it's time consuming. It's hard work, and it's expensive for people that don't have the budgets of $3 million to put together stuff. And so their ability to, again, as he said and Anita said, to find the puppet, like that's ingenuity, that's creativity, that's ability to adapt and be resourceful for these kinds of productions is a gift for us actors. A lot of times when we do the short films, it's not an easy process for everybody, because it's people's time, and people have full-time jobs or part-time jobs, and you're not getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this stuff. So
Well, you weren't paid hundreds.
Justina.
we're not joke.
Justina was paid.
But that's the thing. It's like, so you want to give your heart and your soul to this, and you want the same from everybody on set. And they come and it kind of like I'm just terrible with word, permeates. Is that a word?
Permeate, it is a word. Yes.
Today's
Great
word
ad-lib.
of the day. Today's word times crossword puzzle. It permeates across for everybody and on set.
Yeah.
And on set, it's easy to work with them. It's not like they allow you to play.
Exactly.
They allow you to breathe, and then they give you the time and space to create your own character and just be in that moment, but then also keep you in line with time constraints because again, our time is valuable for everybody. So it was easy, and there's Timbits. But no, it's 2 movies, and I think maybe I was maybe a small part in a third one. I can't remember.
I think we did 2. I think you and I, we did 2. I've worked with you on 2 plus, I think 3 films. Dreammaker, the Italian film, Secondo
4
Atto.
now.
It's our 4th film
Yeah.
together.
So that's a sign. If you're coming back for 4,
That's
a
more
sign.
Timbits.
You're either crazy or it's really a great set and a great team. And and I think also the writing and the ideas and the
trust.
because when you are giving so much of your time as an actor, as a writer, as a cinematographer, as any support person, you want the project to mean something to you as well and to be valuable to you. And when we read those scripts, I think to me it was like a no-brainer to be like, yeah, let's do this because they write well, they're professional, and the outcome is not like just a video. It's like a piece of art, and it's a beautiful film. So that's why I think we enjoy working with it. And I'm going to say I love working with the third love. You didn't do the 3.
So, to your point, Joe and Anita, what did this film mean for you?
First of all, I think they suck.
Nothing but regret with these guys.
The change from the beginning of the show is like these 2
I realized things.
Yeah.
No, you're going to repeat the question.
Y'all are camera whores.
Yeah.
So, what did this film mean for both of you?
I think for me at least, I thought it was a venture into new territory. Our previous films were kind of like in a very like traditional format. We shot it in my kitchen or whatever, right? Like traditional like stories with traditional characters with like traditional problems or whatever. And I mean, the story still has like very typical problems, but we decided to just like venture outward and like let's do something a little more quirky, a little more like crazy, out of the box a little bit. And I think when we decided to do it, it was a little bit of a risk because you don't know where you're going to land, even though you're kind of like,
It's true.
throwing yourself into this, but you never know how it's going to be until you finish the final product. And even then, it's like you're only as good as your critics think you are sometimes, right? So to be getting this positive feedback now is very, I can say we worked hard for it, so yeah, we deserve it. But at the same time, it's also like a nice surprise because we did something that took us out of our comfort zone and we succeeded. Yeah, we succeeded.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, so that's what it meant for me. It was getting out of your comfort zone and, seeing where you land. Yeah.
Very nice.
Listen, we're not doing it, for fame or power or money.
Power, definitely power.
I was like, I am.
Listen, we're making a short film.
I like
we're making
to
a short
put my
film
hand
because
in
we like
some
making
puppet.
films. We like just doing it for the sake of doing it. And on this one specifically, it was we prepared it, we nurtured it, and then when we get to the set and we bring out the puppets. We had the set built. And they started doing their thing, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell did we do?
Oh yeah, so
I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna suck. But then we powered along through it, and then as we were cutting it, we're like, oh my God, how good
This
was,
looks, yeah.
and how good it looked. Because it all came down to that, I would say that whirlwind, basically 12-hour day of shooting, because this thing was shot in one day.
Oh my God, are
It
you
was 2 days
serious?
condensed to one because we had a scheduling problem, and we asked them, we're gonna do it in one day, and we're gonna go extra time, and we're just gonna do long takes, and we'll do as many as we can to get it right, and we did it.
2 boxes of Timbits.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
2 boxes. That's a
That's a
serious take.
reward there.
and when we finished it, we're like, we look at each other, we pulled this off. I mean, we did it, and then we're looking at the footage as we're putting it together, and we're like, it's working. It's cutting together perfectly. Again, little tweaks here and there to get it to where it was. And I think it's one of the films I'm most proud of because, like Anita says, we took an idea that at its root is traditional, but gave it let's say, an untraditional wrapping.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's say it's a vanilla cake, but covered with,
Sprinkles.
a lot of sprinkles.
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone cheese.
There you go.
Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Don't be allergic to peanuts.
Did you all? So if I ask all four of you, did this film, like from what you were expecting when you read the script, when you wrote it, said we're going to be out of the box. It's not something we do. Did it exceed your expectations? Because you just literally watched it now for the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
Did it exceed? Is it what you were expecting? What's your take on?
I
watching the
honestly,
final
I had
product?
even forgotten how good it was. Like until I remember, when I received the script, how much I loved it. The energy I got when we shot that day, it was, oh my God, unbelievable. Because that was, yes, I was expecting it to be fun and all of this, but it was just so much more like, it was a beautiful experience. And now having watched it,
the first time.
I think it has exceeded. Because I was like, oh my God, yes, this is good. Like
Same.
yeah, and I was surprised as well. I kept being surprised, and obviously
Well, as an actor, you never know what. How
You don't know what make the, you don't know what's going to make
Exactly.
the cut. You don't know what angles they're going to take.
Yeah.
You don't know if that take that that lighting worked better if you were exactly on the mark that you thought you were, or in your head,
Yeah.
and how it delivered the right way or not. If you were in the moment, you got lost in the moment, then you're like, I don't know what came out of me. Maybe it was terrible.
That's it.
And then you see a set, but you don't see the lens. Like you don't get to see what they're seeing.
Exactly.
And because it was such a full day, we wrapped and we were like, thank you, this was awesome, and walked away. And it's been
Close to a year.
close to almost
Actually,
exactly a year.
It is a
wow.
year.
It is
It's
a
a
year.
year.
It was a year last weekend.
I was gonna say, I think it's last weekend.
A year.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
Happy anniversary,
I've
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been that long, and I remember when we finished it, like only recently did I go, oh yeah, I was in a short film with a puppet. Where's that? And then I kept seeing festival little posts, and I was like, oh yeah, it's out. But I hadn't seen it until today,
We just wanted to surprise.
it was fantastic. It was an amazing surprise.
Really.
Well, it is an amazing surprise because it's very, like I said, it's innovative, and now it's circulating. The festival circuit. See, circulating the circuit.
Nice job.
Just saying. Play on words.
Yeah,
nice
gotcha.
job. I didn't stumble. So, and it actually, I mean, you see that it is catching some recognition. And you see it. I mean, I see it go through. Like, and I always wondered what it was about. I thought it was like a Bert and Ernie thing, and I'm like, is this just two puppets? I really thought it was something like that. I'm like,
an animation?
I thought it was like a puppet show.
She thought it was a whole show.
actual-
A lot of people thought it was a puppet.
Yeah,
Put the
so
poster
that's
up with the
why.
two puppet heads.
But
Yes.
it's great. It's a great twist because you really have to watch it to appreciate the concept behind it and the creativity behind it. Because I really thought it was just puppets, and I was telling Steph, I said, "Oh my God, they went to a puppet series. This is great. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
this."
she
I
thought it
love
was
the
a
Muppet
series.
Show.
Yeah, she
I
thought it was
thought
gonna
it was
be
a
like-
series, and I was excited. I'm like, "Where's the next one? Where's the next one?" Okay, I keep seeing it circular. Why does it just keep saying felt? Where's the next one? And now I come to the conclusion, or rather it's obvious, that it's a film. And it exceeded what I thought as well. And it's not because I'm whatever, but I was really touched by like I said, the creativity and the uniqueness behind the concept. And I find that your films always get better. Always. Always. I remember the last time you were on, you had done your film, and I remember we were talking about your little brown dog production, and I said, "Wow, this is a great film. You guys had just started one, and now it's."
We had film felt already when we had that interview last year.
Yes, but we hadn't seen it. We
Yeah.
hadn't seen it.
Neither did I.
We're just hoping for the best. But at that time, I find that you just grow, and you guys grow very well together. And this is a direct example. Like, is that how you feel as a partnership? Do you feel that you're growing? Do you feel that power sort of?
Is that what you felt?
That's what we felt.
Pardon the pun.
There's a shameless plug, Nick.
November 20. No.
Get felt November 20th.
That's the best marketing promo ever.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. You can take this one, or you want me to go?
Did we grow? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think for us, the goal is always to, make something that we like, and then, but also look at it with a critical eye and say, how can we be better next time? And not necessarily in a bad way, but just like take the wins and then also take the lessons with you and see how you can improve for the next one, and see how you can sort of like outdo yourself in terms of like creativity, like technical achievement. And yeah, so I feel like maybe we're growing, but it's also nice to hear like a objective third party, commenting on that too. So I think we're growing. I think the next project maybe is also going to push us to like our next limits a little bit in terms of, I think, like cinematography a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see where that takes us.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Joe?
Yeah, I think we've grown since we've started producing films together. Judging from Epilogue, which was our last film, to this one here, I think it's leaps and bounds from the last to this, and hopefully our next one will push or push the boundary further in terms of, again, more the technical aspect of the film. It's just this. It's a crapshoot. You don't know how good it's gonna be. You don't know if it's gonna. When we're making, we think it's a masterpiece, and then all of a sudden we're like, oof, my goodness. But I think that's
What happened?
What happened? But that's the risk you take. I mean, you know what? I think that's the learning curve. That's how you learn. Listen, this one didn't work. Well, the next one's gonna be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did this one exceed your expectations?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
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 Because like I said, the first day we're like, what the hell did we do? We made a movie about a puppet show. And then I saw the movie about the puppet show. I'm like, okay, no, this really exceeded my expectations, but based on what they did. Because if I didn't have what they did,
Yeah.
the movie wouldn't work.
But the concept itself that you came up with, I think that in itself, just the concept exceeded. Because think about it, it's not something that you see every day, right? And I think the element of you that you brought into this film as well, there was a lot to be, it was a lot to admire in this film. And knowing you, as soon as I saw it, and I said, oh, I could see Joe in there, and I could see Anita in there. Yeah, I could see it right away, because I know how you write. So, and you're always very exceptional. So you both, congratulations. All of you, it's fantastic. Job well done.
Thank you.
I'm
thank
watching
you.
it again. I'm definitely going to watch it again. So it's about that time. Steph gave me the chopped head. The chopped head.
You done.
We're done.
You done.
Well, no, we have a conclusion. Like, we need to hear everyone's final thoughts.
I
on
do want to hear
Felt.
the final
Roll the
No.
credits.
One person. Only one person gets to.
No, I want everyone's final conclusion, final thoughts on Felt, and how you
felt.
How I
how
felt,
you
How you
felt.
felt being felt.
how I felt being felt. Violated.
The puppet show did.
You were ahead of that one. Okay.
No.
You know you're not gonna live that one down. Alrighty. So
Yeah, so I mean, go through the list just as how you would explain it without giving away too much. Like, how would you get people to go and watch it based on your experience?
bring Luke. No kidding.
I hope it doesn't take away or like say too much, but as we were talking, it kind of reminded me of something, because I grew up in the 90s watching movies, and one of my big inspirations for comedy and just an amazing actor is Robin Williams. And one of the movies that reminded me very much of like, oh man, this is what brings me back to that fun moment and that amazing like memories of watching a piece of art and great acting and great writing, is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Where
100%.
he plays this actor who's struggling, and one of his moments is at the end of the movie, I'm going to spoil your movie for you, but Mrs. Doubtfire, if you haven't seen it yet, time to catch up.
And exactly.
But he's basically in a puppet show, right? He's
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
he's now making voices and he has a family, and so it very much kind of brings me back to that kind of amazing cinema and fun, comedic but dramatic and just a great story. So that's kind of my little button, and I will now stop talking because it will take a long time.
It's a good take.
Yeah.
It is actually. Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Mom. What he
Well,
said.
You're next.
next,
It's
Tina.
your take.
I don't know if I could follow that. I really appreciate that actually. For me, the question is, how do we're telling people why they should come see the movie?
Well, like what how can you? What's your final thoughts on the movie after just seeing it, and how you would explain it to people to go and watch it?
I feel that it's personally it's beautiful to watch the journey of these two characters. These two people reunite, and people reuniting with such a strong past, and then having to deal with being on this set together and having to kind of reminisce and live through things that were not necessarily dealt with, but not in a serious way, in a serious / comedic way. To watch this whole mess up that happens between two people that once loved each other and perhaps still do. I feel it's beautiful, it's fun, it's entertaining. There's something really different about that encounter. So like you were saying, the unconventionalism of it, the fact that it's not traditional, we meet, this is what's happened, that there's so much that's happening underneath, all these puppets adventure that's happening underneath something serious. And I think personally that's very beautiful and touching. And that's how I felt.
I felt that.
That's how I felt.
Okay, how I felt?
Yeah.
Okay. How can I explain the film? I won't explain what the film is about. I'll explain how I felt.
Never gonna.
Oh my God, that's gonna be hard. No, you know what? If you want to see two comedic actors at their peak, don't watch Felt. If you want to see two dramatic actors play comedic roles, then you watch
Well
Felt.
said. Well
'Cause
said.
I've known them both through dramatic parts, not comedic parts. They've done comedy, but I got when I first met you, you were doing drama, you didn't do comedy, and when I first saw you in a short film years ago, it wasn't a dramatic short film, it wasn't a comedic short film. But I've always remembered them, and then they could do comedy. But I think a great comedic performance has to come from a place of drama,
Yeah.
and that's
Truth.
why they work so well in this.
Very nice.
Hire us.
Oh, I love that.
For future projects.
Very nice. Well said, Anita.
So my sales pitch will come from the back end of things. Joe is a very intuitive writer and intuitive director, and it really, really shows in his work, and particularly in this one. We had a day to put all of this together, and Joe was on top of it. He knew exactly what he needed to get out of his actors to get the story together. And I think he did it. It was like an exercise in, I don't know, mind acrobatics, but he pulled through.
I slept well
in flying colors. And then in terms of Nir and Tina, if you want to see versatility in these actors, this is the movie to watch, because they go from being subtle, serious, grounded people, and then you watch them grow in two characters. For both of them, you watch them grow into these over the top crazy performances and then come back down again, and it's for two characters, and it's incredible to just watch that sort of like versatility and evolution for each of these actors. And then behind the scenes, in between our shots, it's not like they were like going back and like running their lines and whatever and being serious. These guys were having a blast. They were like playing with the puppets, like kidding around with each other, and like the energy on set, on and off camera was just incredible.
Oh, awesome.
And I think it just like that positive like energy just like transcends that day. And it's, I think we captured everything really, really well on camera, and their performances are just really great. And this is not a reason to go see Felt at all, but just a fun fact. At the end of the day, we're like, because Joey and I didn't really like play with those puppets much.
Oh boy!
So at the end of the day, we're like, let's like put on one of the puppets, and we put on Nir's puppet, and it was just damp inside.
It was disgusting.
Oh my God!
I burned that thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't wash my damp hand up a puppet.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they don't have to smell it.
Yeah. But you know what? That didn't stop us. We were still like, this is gross. Yeah.
I'm
Sweaty, leave me alone.
He
Yeah.
worked hard. He worked
Joey
Yeah.
took the puppets home after.
They worked
I don't know
hard
what
and
happened to
washed
them.
You don't know what happened to them?
Put 'em in a corner,
They're still
soaking
Yeah,
somewhere.
but
hanging
So-
outside on the line.
I'm not throwing the puppets away. That thing was imported from Europe. I'm not throwing it away.
But yeah, on set that day, like everybody was 110%.
That's
It was
amazing.
credit to her. I mean, the juggling aspect of juggling the schedules and the food and the costumes and this and that. Credits to her too. Without the juggler over here,
I just bark orders.
the thing won't get done.
Oh no, you guys make an excellent team. Congratulations. I mean, it was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So congrats again. Congrats on your festival circuit.
Thank you.
Sending you positive vibes. Win, 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 win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're going to keep
Thank
you
you,
in
thank
mind
you.
and we're going to root you. We're going to cheer you on.
Yeah.
And again, what's the website where people can go, or Facebook, Instagram, where they can go follow?
And even
Felt.d. No.
No, don't type that in Google. You're gonna get something bad. Little Brown Dog Films on Facebook. Find us there. You can find all the information on Felt there.
Okay.
excellent.
Follow us on Instagram,
Yeah.
little_brown_dog_films.
Well, I mean, and what about if you guys are okay with the personal? If anyone wants to follow,
Yeah, I have a website.
Yeah,
So
okay.
TinaMancini.com.
perfect. Nir.
Same, but not the name. NirGuzinski.com.
Okay, perfect.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having
Oh my
us.
God, thank you all. I mean, honestly, it's great to see you again. It's great to see you. And Vani, well, I see you every week. On that note, thanks everybody for watching. Watch
Thank you.
and go into the beautiful world of being, well, no, beautiful world of felt.
That just
That
happened.
too.
That just happened.
What's in here? What's in this
I didn't
drink?
even drink anything. Thank you so much, everybody. No, this is definitely a film worth watching. And I mean that not because only that I know you, but I mean it sincerely. It was fabulous.
It was.
So, I mean, sit down, relax, have a good laugh, understand, and enjoy.
And get felt.
And get felt. Not with a wet hand.
Yeah.
See you all next time.
Man.
See you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.